have you heard about post-traumatic growth?
Hello.
I've been sort of playing with the term that instead of theory. In other words, the theory is not only made in academia or in the halls of academia, but we see it, right, in terms of this return to these kind of healings or a healing-centered return and a reclamation, right, that we are building and making theory. And we should be proud of ourselves.
Yeah. I just want to respond to that and say that, so I'm an adjunct now at the College of Charleston where I went to school, only because I need for them to see that I exist so that they know that they can, right? From Trident, a class a semester, raising children, studying before work, keep going, so I can hold space. So straddling the academy and community very intentionally. And what I want to say is that the work that we're producing in the academy, it's the breadcrumbs for other students to pick up. But we're not separated from the community because our work is in conversation with you. Our work, we're citing you. I just saw you in Black Earth Wisdom. They're talking about you in Black Earth Wisdom. Listen, I assigned that to my class this semester on race, gender, and environment. What I'm saying, it gives me chills just to say that, because I didn't know you were here. What I'm saying is, we are citing you in these spaces. So we're not separate. We're telling your story. Our theory makes other people, they stumble upon it, students say, oh, I can do this? Oh, let me do this while I'm here. So we are one in that way. There really is no separation at all in what we're doing. So I just want to lift that up so that you know that, this is priceless, and this is what the reclamation looks like. It's all of us coming together to think together and to build something, to build the future we haven't seen yet. So we're finished for now, but we are creating a healing space. I'm going to facilitate something later called congregational abolitionist breathing. It's a Black feminist work. It's informed by the work of Jasmine Sayadullah, a woman who does mindfulness and Buddhism. But this idea of abolition work, because this is what this is too, it's fugitive work, right? It's fugitive work. Our ancestors are like, yes, 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 right? Thank you for giving us permission. And so congregational abolitionist breathing is one way that we can literally sit with what it means to heal, breathe, rest as a we. It's resistance work. But before that, as we close out, I'm going to just walk us through a really quick practice. Really quick. I would like to bring people into the room who are in the room that are brilliant. This is the work of Lola Olafibi. And what I'm going to ask you to do is breathe and get your feet on the ground and get yourself in a comfortable position, and you'll see why what she's writing is very much for all of us. You can keep your eyes closed or not. But just rest. She talks about hope. No poetry and no hope as an empty gesture of optimism. Hope as a riot or uprising or revolution or many other names. Simply steal everything, burn everything. Hope as commitment to see through, around, and beyond unending misery. Hope to abandon hope when hope fails. Better yet, determination to own a condition of disaster. No more epicenters or dead people as catalysts for disastrous events. No more constructing the timeline, reflecting on the turn of events or ripple effects. Please, no more global versus local. Only a commitment to extending the disastrous moment if it means the possibility of more living or refusing ongoing brutalization of the self and others. Maybe no more humans and no more appeals to biology, only determination as keep going. Use thinking to spur you on. But remember, everything constructed has its limits. Think resistant strategies from the home we will eventually destroy, from the family that is an albatross about your neck from the prison of identification. No resistance that retains private property or the machine of the critical professional. Resistance as tension and incompleteness, as a call to tell the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth about the tightrope of Black life in the midst of disaster. The future depends on it. Decide to become illegible, no universal, no binding struggle that means one thing and one thing only at any given time, only pockets of continuous action, non-action, faceless contribution, thankless labor, all in the spirit of, quite simply, we will not tolerate suffering. Repetition. Here are strategies for resistance. They're not total, they're not right, they are here. Pick them up and put them down depending on the horror of the day. Don't waste time being surprised by the horror. No more performance for surveillance capital and friends. Whisper only one promise, to remain steadfast in the belief that this cannot be all there is. This cannot be all there is. Thank you.
Before you go, I guess I could put it on the table or just pass this on to folks. We have a resource sheet for folks if you're interested, again, in any aspect of thinking about this agency, resistance, and reclamation. So we got some like readings, podcasts, videos that you might find interesting. Also, connects back to those kind of central themes.
Lovely.
Thank you all so very much, Dr. Hollis friends. And Mr. Sutter again, for the Transformation Teaching Collective, again, a transformative teaching collective. I'm not normally going to be on this mic today, but I'll be behind the scenes. I'm going to interrupt this party to give you the best news is that there's food waiting for you. And I'm going to bring up my dear friend in just a second to tell you a little bit about the food today. My name is Leah Suarez, and Adrian asked me to, I don't know, do some things here. So I'm grateful to be here and very honored. We had a very special evening last night, and for those of you that were there, it was really nice to meet you and just share that beautiful energy. Does anyone want to share a little bit about last night or what you felt?